Howdy, howdy, fellow trainers, and welcome back for another visit to the Helzar region as part of the Pokemon Bliss Oblivion Project here at PTE Creative. As always, I'm your host, Evan Davies. You have an awesome new Pokemon to meet today. Maybe not new, but a regional variant Pokemon to meet today, which is a follow-up from last week's video. Let's go meet that Pokemon now. Last week, you got to meet our regional variant of Growlithe, which, as I stated on last week's episode, was actually designed and created before the release of the Hisuian Growlithe and Arcanine. So, and is a deep favorite of mine in real life. I adore Growlithe and Arcanine. So, as we go through, and we saw Growlithe, and here's a little bit about it again. It's the snow Pokemon, comparable stats, and it evolves with an ice stone as it's an ice Pokemon. Well, or an ice type, I should say. So now let's meet our regional variant of Arcanine. So as you can clearly see, this is an ice type Pokemon with a very cool color combo, if I do say so myself, with that charcoal gray and really light frosty blue, which I absolutely adore. And a previous stage, again, is the regional variant of Growlithe, and it can be found in the northern tundra regions of Helzari, or the northern mountain sections as well. Just really the frozen north. I think for a lot of fans out there, the easiest way to think of the northern sections of Helzari, think the north of Game of Thrones. It's just cold perpetually, all the time. And it's tundra fields and mountains covered in snow and ice and treacherous terrain, all built for harsh environments where only the really strongest Pokemon survive. Only the really strongest. That was some of the worst English I've had in a long time. Sorry, Dana Oswald. Now, as we continue, Arcanine, once again, Ice-type Pokemon. It is now the legendary Winter Pokemon, at least this variation is. This fleet-footed Pokemon is said to run over 6,200 miles in a single day and night. Its agile nature allows it to run over the deep snows in the north without sinking. So it's so fast and so agile that even in these deep snows that are 5, 10 plus feet deep, full of snow, it's just going to straight over the top with no issue because it's so agile and fast. And its ability is still snow warning, so when it comes about into battle, snow will appear immediately, very much like an Abomasnow or other ice types of that variation. So it's immediately put into a weather situation that's to its advantage, and it has the speed advantage almost all the time due to the variation of the Pokemon. Now its base stat is 555, which is comparable to all variations of Arcanine, with an HP of 95. So again, it's a little bit tankier, I guess, from an HP standpoint than a traditional Arcanine of Kanto, and it's pretty comparable to the Hisui region as well. The attack is 100, so not as base level strong in attack, but you have a higher defense stat at 85, and then you have a balanced special attack and defense at 90, and a speed stat that's extremely comparable, and by extremely comparable I mean the exact same as Kanto's Arcanine. So you have this Pokemon here that features all the same traits that you really love about the original, and Arcanine by far is my favorite Pokemon. It's very personal to me. It's I've always said it's a fire tiger dog that in some variations can learn dragon moves. What's better than that? Here, I made something for me that was better than that. I love the snow and the cold, and currently I'm recording I'm recording with it snowing outside here in Wisconsin, and it just feels right to unveil my favorite Pokemon during my favorite times of weather, which the snow's coming down and everything's falling into place perfectly. And again, it evolves with an Ice Stone from Growlithe. And I would, if this were ever to become the in-game feature that it's supposed to be, perhaps one day down the road we'll get to meet a good team of people that really want to build this game out to be something incredibly special like it is designed to be. I would like all my stone-based evolutions to not have the same problematic features of the originals, whereas if you used a stone too early, you just were cut off from moves. I always thought that was pretty bogus. So that would not happen in this variation of Arcanine or any Pokemon that I have using a stone or a special item to evolve. But that is our Arcanine. And I hoped you loved getting to meet him today, or her, whatever you want to say your Arcanine is. I always kind of envision this Arcanine as a girl. I don't know why, but as a female. So it's very fun and interesting to have that pairing. And I love the idea of a fire and ice pairing of Arcanines. I think that would be incredibly cool and something I would love to have as a trainer. So yeah, super. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this new variation of Arcanine and this new regional variant line. We're going to keep unveiling new regional variants. We have some more involved as I went and checked the decks after last week. This is Pokemon roughly number 42 or 43 that's been unveiled. And we have way more to go. And it turns out we are just under a fourth of the Pokemon that we have in the Halzari region to be unveiled have been seen now. You're going to see a lot more, especially come the holidays. You're going to get some bonus content as well, which is going to be a heck of a lot. But nonetheless, it's so much fun to be doing this for you, and I hope you guys all enjoy it and enjoy this project, whatever else you're doing in the world, because that's what you need to do to make life good. So, thank you so much for watching. Check out the rest of our content. More importantly than anything, go enjoy your day. Peace, love, and hugs to you all. Goodbye!